This spring, I've made 7 trips to Brick Pond in Owego. Here are some of the highlights. On this day in mid-March, it was very blustery, and the highlight of the day was the fantastic formations in the clouds. I first tried time-lapse video when we were in Norway to see the northern lights. This day with the moving clouds gave me another opportunity to try it. Find one, the common merganser. Nine days later, I made my second visit. The weather was much better, but this time there were a few more birds, but still the numbers were very low. On my third visit, I was sitting on my stool on the southern shore of the pond when I saw a strange object in flight. At first I thought it was a heron, but it wasn't until I took a few pictures and reviewed them on the back of the camera that I realized it was a bald eagle. What made it such an unidentified flying object was the nesting materials it was carrying in its talons. It's now early April, but nothing of significance to report at Brick Pond. On April 8th, I went up to Montezuma, and among other things, I saw huge flocks of tree swallows. Here in Brick Pond the next day, the tree swallows had also returned. April 24th was an incredible day, from great reflections on the pond, and I added an entry to my life list, and a bird never before seen at Brick Pond. The bird that I added to my life list was the yellow-bellied sapsucker. Up at the Cornell lab in Ithaca, it has sapsucker woods named after this bird. This is the first time seeing this bird and photographing it. Usually warblers are high up in the treetops, but several of these yellow-rumped warblers were right in front of my nose, entertaining me for 30 minutes or more. The bufflehead is a pretty rare visitor to Brick Pond, and the bird that I have never before seen at Brick Pond is the osprey. First time I've ever seen one there, and after it left this tree, it went and caught a fish out of the pond. May 12th was another amazing day. Great weather and a good variety of birds. And later on this day you'll see this is what inspired me to make this video. As I mentioned earlier, warblers are usually high up in the treetops. But then I saw what looked like a nest down at eye level, and I was shocked to discover that it was a nest being built by a northern yellow warbler. This nest is pretty well camouflaged, but I'm very concerned about the future of this bird with that nest being down at eye level. See if you can spot the eye of the warbler in these next 3 photographs. Because this nest was so well hidden, I wasn't able to get any photographs of this particular warbler, but here are a few of my favorite yellow warbler pictures from the last few years. So far, it's been a great spring at Brick Pond. The total number of birds has not been very large, but there's been good variety, and I've had some wonderful experiences. Be content, stay curious, enjoy the moment.